Winchester Studios, airing out the beef and settling the score. It's time for Where's the Beef Wednesday on Franklin County's favorite morning show. The starting lineup, fueled by Loco Coffee. And now for your hosts, Joe Abraham and Chewy.
And good morning, and welcome into the starting lineup on a Where's the Beef Wednesday. It's ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester. You can check us out as well on Facebook. The FMO Facebook stream is up and running, and I do encourage you to head on over to 931go.com as well and check out the latest news and information that's up there. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday, and in studio with us, as he is each and every morning, is Chewy. Good morning, my friend. How are you today?
Good morning, Joe Abraham. I'm all right. How about yourself?
You sound worn out. You know, I think what we need to, first of all, do you have all your gold with you today?
Not on me.
Okay. Well, you got to be careful. You got to keep a good eye on your gold. Listen, man, I came across something, and it's one of my beefs this morning.
Oh.
Now, we've talked about how you're becoming a little bit famous. You're a little bit local celebrity, and I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned that some ladies might try and take advantage of you.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right.
And so I just want to make sure that you keep your gold close by. Today, I've got a real fun show for us to get into today. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday. Everybody's mad. Everybody's mad at Lane Kiffin. They're always mad at Lane Kiffin. I've got some beef with some school board stuff that I want to talk about. But really, to start with, Chewy, I've got to get into this for you. I've got to look out for you to start with.
Did want to say Brett Crabtree jumped in before we even came on screen.
Nice. Good job by him.
Shout out to Brett Crabtree. Thank you.
So before we protect Chewy, let me let you know, you can get involved in the show. You can call in at 931-967-3500. You can text the show as well, 931-305-5611. We are Franklin County's favorite way to get their morning going. So if you're just coming across us this morning or you've heard about us, yeah, that's us. We're them. I'm him. No, I'm not. That's what the kids say. I'm him. Today, we may have the Humpback Swamp Donkey in studio with us. I haven't checked in on that guy. I talked to him a little bit yesterday.
I think he's probably fine.
He's blowing and going all the time. And sometimes it's hard to slow him down enough to, hey, brother, how are you doing? Maybe we'll do that a little bit today. But Chewy.
Yeah.
Okay. This is serious conversation.
Sounds like it.
Listen, I don't know where to start really. Okay. I came across a text message conversation. Oh, excuse me. Still recovering. But with you becoming a local celebrity, the streets are talking, my brother. And fame changes people. It hasn't changed your wardrobe yet, but it changes people. I'm still waiting for you to come in here in like a Gucci suit or something like Armani, chains.
I'm a Louis Vuitton guy.
Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I could see that. Have like 4 watches on, all of them set at the wrong time. But apparently, according to some leaked text messages, there are step-by-step online tutorials teaching young ladies how to land athletes for money and lifestyle.
Oh, okay.
Like the Gold Digger 101.
Okay.
Now,
get your bag, girl. Whatever you gotta do.
This is tremendous. Okay. So I'm going to go through. These are not my words. I'm just going to go through and read these. This is terrifying. And when you look at me and you're like, kind of skeptical about this, you got to watch out for yourself, my friend.
Okay.
I'm trying to look out for you.
Okay.
Okay, it starts with, and these are two sisters going back and forth. The one sister, who I believe is the younger sister, says, I want a football player, NFL preferably, devil face, sad face, sad face, sad face, a tall chocolate one. Like you did. I want your life, she says. Okay. The sister responds, the older sister responds, that's easy, but you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. Listen, we're just getting started.
Jeez.
The other sister goes, teach me. Okay. This is a tremendous way to start the show. If you got young men, women too, I guess. I don't know.
It's 2026.
It's 2026. Okay. The older sister starts. Number one, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. That's actually a tremendous piece of advice.
Wow.
In this regard.
Interesting.
Number two, don't look for cheating. Don't look for it. Girls will throw themselves at him, and some will succeed. We've heard about this recently in the NFL culture. It is just a fling. Let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls. Activate that. Listen, it gets racist here.
Be careful.
Activate that. Well, it's, again, not my words. Activate that shenanay in her by picking at her and let him see it. He'll ditch her quick.
What?
This is like.
Where did you find this?
Okay, this is something that's floating around online. Okay, next. If she's like us, it'll be harder because more than likely she's playing to win him too. There's multiple out there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, this is not like a one to make him choose. This is not like an isolated incident, Chewy.
Sure. The competitiveness I was actually not expecting.
Right. Number 3, be an asset to him. Fold his clothes, buy and bring him food, do his homework. Completely integrate yourself in his life where he can't function without you.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you. Ignore it. Just in case the relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold.
Oh, my gosh.
So hedging your
This
bets.
is diabolical.
I know it.
This kind of planning is insane.
I know it. This is why I'm trying to look out for you. You didn't expect this morning. Number 5. Oh, this one I got to be careful with. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that one.
Okay.
Basically, it's like go wild on him physically. Number 6, his mom, Lexi. Oh, it drops her name in there. Do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell his entire family, and he'll blame you. Just smile and wave and be quiet.
It's like The Handmaid's Tale or something.
Yeah, number 7. Look good and appealing. Hair and face always has to be done. Push for marriage.
A man wrote this. There's no way.
No. Push for marriage or at least have multiple kids, and you got him.
Jeez, I don't know if I buy this, Joe Abraham.
In 2 years, on draft day, you'll be a millionaire, and all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now.
Let me ask you something then. All right, given this idea, though, if both parties understand why and what's going on, do you know what I mean? Is it so bad? You know what I mean?
I don't.
Taking advantage of someone unknowingly, yes, I have a problem with that. But I'm saying, like, if y'all sit down and she's like, hey, I'm in it for the money, and he's like, hey, I'm in it for whatever else.
Yeah, I think it's
okay. I'm just saying.
I think it's pretty toxic.
Sure. I didn't say it wasn't.
Okay,
I was just saying, you know.
So you're saying that, sans Tori.
Yeah, Tori's the biggest gold digger. That's what she's with me.
Outside of Tori, like if it wasn't Tori, if it was some other girl, and she was just like, listen, Chewy, I'm a clout chaser. Okay, I'm coming after you for that bag. I want the lifestyle that you can provide. I want those Totino's pizza rolls at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I want those bedside. What is it that you keep bedside under the?
Well, I've got a couple snacks under there. I got some bedside. I've got some Nutty Buddies right now.
Yeah,
I always got some Nutty Buddies.
I don't want to give away your secrets.
Yeah. I don't want to give away my stash either because Tori doesn't know about it. Now we're saying it on air.
If she comes to you and she says, I want to reach under the bed at 2 a.m. and pull out that bottle of Dr. Pepper.
Hot Dr. Pepper that's been there since last summer.
And listen. You got to hide that debit card. Do you have a debit card? You got a credit card? You got any credit card?
I don't have a credit card.
Choose allergic to plastic.
Yeah.
Cash only.
I've just got a wad of hundreds in my pocket at all times. Yeah.
I just don't want to see somebody ruin your life.
Well, I appreciate you, Joe Abraham. I will be on the lookout. That is very funny to think about someone planning it that far ahead. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But those people exist, But at the same time, if everyone knows we're playing the game, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, she wants her trip to Cancun and her Nissan Altima.
And he that was really funny. But I mean, what does the player want? He wants an attractive girlfriend, and they both get what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, is it a foundational, normal relationship? Maybe not, but yeah,
it's really bad.
It's pretty bad. Brett Crabtree did jump back in and said, "Just want you guys to know that y'all are an integral part of my morning, and I'm always on edge, just waiting to jump on the show." Well. Hey, we appreciate that, Brett Crabtree. Shout out to Brett. W's in the chat for Brett Crabtree.
Brett, be careful, Brett. You're so involved in the show, and your name is flying out there so much. And Miss Amy, too. You got to be careful. All of a sudden, these gold diggers, they're going to be chasing you, too, Brett. They're going to think that you get that bag. Just be careful, my man.
Also, Andrew jumped in this morning. Good morning,
Andrew. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful, Andrew.
Everybody that's a part of this show, you big time now, okay?
Oh dear.
I'm just trying to look out for you.
See, when you started talking about gold, my first thought was, oh, this is a leprechaun thing.
No,
but
no, you're too big. They kicked you out of the leprechaun guild.
The Lollipop Guild said no.
They were gonna make you King Pop, but didn't work out. Hey, so before we hit the first break here, and listen, I'm serious with you, okay? I am trying to look out for you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
But before we hit the break here, speaking of fame, it is a Where's the Beef Wednesday, and I joke about the fact that you're famous, and I'm not. But
it's not true.
I had a dream last night. You know what my dream was?
Was it the opposite? Was it the opposite?
A little bit. So this is an actual dream that I had last night.
Okay.
And I was doing something out in public, and for once, instead of somebody coming up and asking, "Where's Chewy?" some little kid came up to me, like the size and age of my son Walter, about 7 years old. Some kid came up to me and said, "You're Joe Abraham. We watch you on the show every morning. Can I have your autograph?" That's the dream that I had last night, was a little kid asking for my autograph.
All right.
I think that shows some deep-seated inner issues that I might have. And I blame you, my friend.
Well, I'm sorry if I stir that in you. I don't mean to.
You stir a lot of things in me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just easier to spot. You know what I mean? Like, if we're in public and people, like, graze their eyes over people.
Yeah.
Like, who's the idiot in the giant orange beanie? You know what I mean? Looking like a dope. Just like... I've kind of got that homeless dog look.
I'm never taking you to Walmart again. No, I mean, true story. We walked through Walmart, and literally in 5 minutes, he was recognized, and we were held down. And, yeah, so that doesn't ever happen to me. I'm not jealous at all.
All right, sorry.
All right, so...
It was me as a child, Joe Britt says.
So it is. So, no. So speaking of Brett and famous people...
Yeah.
So we were at the game the other day, and there was a certain well-known being whose son plays quarterback, and Brett was talking to him after the game, and I said, "So does he listen to the show?"
Oh my god!
Tell him to listen to the show. Oh man. Anyway, Brett said to me, "Does he not already?" I mean, he should if he doesn't. So today is a Where's the Beef Wednesday, and what we like to do, it's presented by the folks over at Max Meat Processing. Love their meat. It's great. It's tremendous. Tremendous meat. What we like to do on a Where's the Beef Wednesday is throw out the things that we have beef with. All right? Where's the Beef Wednesday is about you getting that beef off of your chest. It could be your mother-in-law. It could be your football team, your sports team. It could be the school. It could be the city. It could be anything. You know, a few weeks ago, for a lot of you people, it was the remember that time, Chewy, that they changed the lanes downtown?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that was a huge deal.
Oh, yeah.
And we were expecting, like a ton of accidents coming up the hill, and everybody lost their minds over that. I almost forgot about that.
I haven't heard one peep from it. I'm liking it, dude.
It's interesting how that just went away.
Yeah.
It just stopped becoming an issue. Go figure. The traffic study that these people at TDOT did, actually kind of worked. So anyway, it is your opportunity, and sometimes we will support your beef. Sometimes we may identify that you, my friend, are the problem, and that's okay too.
Then you can have beef with us.
Yes, that is also welcome. I am often the problem in pretty much all of my relationships. Just ask the people close to me. Chewy, am I the problem?
I mean,
Chewy, am I the problem?
Between you and I?
Chewy, am I the problem?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But
and this is like the nicest guy you know. And he just.
But hey, I mean, how many times am I an issue? You know what I mean? It goes both ways. We even each other out when it comes to that kind of thing.
Katie, am I the problem?
I can't answer that one.
Anyway, all right. So it's your opportunity today. You can either be the problem or you can point it out. We don't care which end of it you're on. Listen, it takes two to tango.
Are you in the wrong?
Are you in the wrong?
With yourself?
We don't care. It's your opportunity to get your beef out there. When we come back on the other side, Chewy, one guy that I have like an ever-loving issue with, like just every day that I wake up, I've got issue with this guy, is Lane Kiffin. Do you know what Lane Kiffin is? Lane Kiffin is the college football equivalent of Aaron Rodgers to me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah. He is the college football equivalent of Aaron Rodgers. No. And when we come back, we will bring in the Humpback Swamp Donkey, who already disagrees with me. He's already got beef with my take. It is the starting lineup, fueled by Loco Coffee, on a Where's the Beef Wednesday, presented by Max Meat Processing. This is ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
The starting lineup with Joe and Chewy is presented by Loco in Winchester. Right here in Winchester, Loco is doing things their own way. From locally roasted Loco coffee to a one-of-a-kind shop experience. It's a place that's built for the Franklin County community. So if you haven't stopped by yet, now's the time. Support local. Drink Loco coffee, fueling Franklin County mornings. Roasted right here in Franklin County. And don't forget to tune into the starting lineup, weekdays from 7 to 9.
Stimulant misuse can take many forms. It may involve abusing methamphetamine or prescribed ADHD medication. Both carry real risks when not used safely or under medical supervision. Prevention starts with education and open communication. The Franklin County Prevention Coalition provides tools and local resources to help families make informed decisions. When we stay proactive, we are stronger together, and we are stronger without it. Learn more at fcpctn.org. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
From the 931 Weather Center, it's time for an ESPN Winchester weather update.
Showers and thunderstorms headed your way, possibly with only about an 80% chance of sunshine this afternoon. We are rising up to a mostly sunny afternoon with a high of 79 degrees and later hours with some more rain headed your way. Stay tuned to ESPN Radio Winchester 1340 1069 for all of your wild weather updates.
This is ESPN Radio Winchester, where Franklin County comes to life. From local news and athletics to everything in between, we're proud to bring you the stories that matter right here at home. And it's all made possible by local businesses connecting with real people in our community every single day. When you support them, you support our local coverage. Over 75 years of Franklin County heritage. Want your business to be a part of it? Contact WCDT today. ESPN Radio Winchester. Franklin County plays here.
We had a plan, and then the microphones came on. You're listening to the starting lineup on ESPN Radio 1340 1069, WCDT Winchester.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. I am Joe Abraham. He is Chewy. And now we bring in, well, a local legend here in Franklin County, a myth in his own right, the humpback swamp donkey.
So, Lane Kiffin.
Hold on, you got to wait for your donkey noises to stop.
we played your intro.
He's coached from the sidelines, served on the front lines. A genius with a game plan. The downtown kingpin. And a nickname you just don't forget. Ladies and gentlemen, the humpback swamp donkey himself has arrived. Make way for FC legend Ricky Tips.
If we ever did a wrestling thing,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So I had some ass today while y'all called me that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I said it's a long story.
Yeah, every time someone's like, you shouldn't call him that. And
I know.
Yeah, and we're like, well, it wasn't our idea.
Oh, man. Okay, okay. Yes, Lane Kiffin. Listen, I agree with him in and of the fact that, and if you haven't heard his comments, he basically started taking shots at Ole Miss, called them racist down there in Oxford, which is where he, was fine signing or taking checks from for the last 6 years. And I agree with him to the point where perception matters, but the timing of this and the whole thing is just gross. Why are you commenting on the place that you just left and taking shots at them? We all get it. You're competing for players with them, and you, for whatever reason, you're butthurt against them because they're butthurt that you left. I don't understand it, but the guy is just always... I don't know how it works for him positively to be such a jerk all the time when it comes to public perception in the media and things like that. With the stuff that he says, it just drives me nuts.
He is not the Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. Why is he not the Aaron Rodgers? What is he then?
Because Aaron Rodgers has a Super Bowl ring.
That's true.
He's never won a championship on his own.
Okay.
He is the Skip Bayless of coaching.
Thank you. That's even better. Skip Bayless is even more. So
because Skip Bayless can't do anything right anywhere. He keeps bouncing back
Right.
and forth.
I was worried because you come in and a lot of times you just like to be contrarian to me. And that's what I was worried about this morning. but you are being contrarian, but you're going further. You're saying that he is not even what he thinks it is. Britches are bigger than they actually are.
Yeah.
This guy drives me insane. You haven't even done anything.
Yeah. You've not won on your own. You won with Daddy. Saban got him a ring.
Yeah. Yeah, Monty Kiffin was tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the
Well,
all-time...
Monty's the reason why he got hired at UT.
Right. One of the all-time great offensive coordinators.
Defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinators. And I don't I don't understand.
Monty created his own defense.
Right.
Like, that's how good Monty Kiffin is. He created the Tampa 2 defense.
I don't understand where this. Well, I do understand where this sense of entitlement came from, but I thought it was gone. You know, after you get bumped out of like multiple jobs and end up coaching at FIU as the head coach, I just would have figured that he would have come back down to earth. But as soon as that Kool-Aid comes back out, man, he drinks it.
Yeah.
And nobody loves Lane more than Lane. I just okay, starting with Oxford, and I read some of like Sage Steele's comments, and she pushed back on it. Former players down there that went to Ole Miss pushed back on it, and I think it was Sage Steele that said if Lane felt this strongly, he could have said it while he was the head coach at Ole Miss. He could have used his platform to help change perception. Instead, he recruited there, he won there, got paid there, and now that he's gone, he's using the same place as a talking point for why LSU is easier.
He got paid well for not coaching there. He got checks for every win they got in the playoffs.
Did he really?
Yeah.
How can you leave?
LSU matched what he was supposed to make.
Oh, that's right.
So for every win they got in the playoffs, LSU cut him a check for what he would have got if he stayed at Ole Miss.
Jeez.
For the work that Pete Golding did.
Yeah.
Brutal. Anyway, my question to people is, do you feel like Lane Kiffin is telling the truth, or do you feel like he's just taking this as an opportunity at another shot at Ole Miss? And can something be technically true and still be hypocritical? I do believe that. I mean, we've talked about this. The theme of this show should be two things can be true, or what is this saying?
Two things can be true at once.
Two things can be true at once. That should be the theme of this show, because it is. There are two sides to every story. But in this case, to me, I don't really see it.
It's whatever fits his narrative at the
Right.
moment. So he's not going to make these comments while he's trying to recruit to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But now that he's out of Ole Miss, true or not, he's going to throw the allegations out there because it tarnishes their recruiting.
Oh.
It hurts them.
You think he's playing like a meta game?
I mean, he did the same thing when he's at UT. You know, when he left UT, he went to USC.
Yeah.
He threw shade at UT left and right. He still throws shade at UT from time to time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, here's my biggest concern for him is
I'm going to tell you right now, winning at LSU is going to be tougher than winning in Oxford.
yeah. I mean,
Because the wins are going to be easier to come by down there, but losses hurt so much more down there.
right. And Brian Kelly was one of the best college football coaches in the country in the regular season, and he couldn't do it down there. I don't think that – here's the thing. I don't think that Lane Kiffin is a better coach than Brian Kelly. I think that they're the same guy, just like an age difference. I mean, look at their record.
I think Brian Kelly's actually a better X's and O coach than Lane Kiffin. I think
Kiffin's
Lane
probably
Kiffin is a better recruiter.
Yeah. But ultimately, the outcomes, the guys are very similar. They win a lot of regular season games and have never won anything important. Not really.
Lane's never won an SEC title.
Yeah, he's never won an SEC
Like, he's
championship.
not won anything outside of Saban.
He hasn't won any conference title.
Yeah.
He's not won anything. Did he win? Did he even win the Sun Belt title? I don't even know. Anyway, so it's pretty. It's just annoying. And then speaking of Aaron Rodgers, I mean, this guy still holding the Steelers hostage.
Good. Keep him that way.
Hate
the Steelers.
We've talked about this over and over again. This guy is a walking cancer in a locker room. Why would you, with the most important position in all of sports, why would you attach your team to this guy, your team's future to this guy? Yesterday.
So this is my question.
Yeah.
And what blows my mind about Pittsburgh. Like, I could get behind the Jets paying Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's New York, and New York's kind of, they're squirrely anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, they always think that they're one guy away from a Super Bowl. They think that...
Well, just the city in general and the way that the Jets run their organization and the Giants run their organizations, like, they're just...
They think that Kyler Murray is going to take them to the promised land.
But my question is, Pittsburgh, the Rooney family is thick like they've ran that organization.
Yeah.
This is their fourth head coach.
Right. In ever.
Yeah. Like they have done, they're so rooted in family and tradition and doing things the right way. Why would you bring someone in whose mom doesn't even talk to him? Like, they don't. Rodgers is a cancer, even in his own family.
Right.
So why would you bring him into your locker room?
Yeah.
That's the thing that always baffles. Like, and you look at teams, like, Pittsburgh's always been that program where they might not have the best talent, but they've got guys who are rooted in Pittsburgh.
Right.
And, they believe in that program.
Yeah,
a lot of things. Like I'd say the same about the Dolphins. Like the Dolphins, kind of the same thing. Like they always go and get guys, and here until recently, they always got guys that I thought were character players.
Right.
Tampa. I think Tampa's kind of been one of those organizations.
It's a culture thing, right? Like they find guys that fit their culture. Like the Ravens. The Ravens do a really good job of finding guys
that
who
murdered people.
Yeah.
Like that's
Exactly. Guys who have gotten away with some sort of felony, and that's their culture.
Yeah. I mean, that fits Baltimore.
Right. It's perfect. I mean, you could find 5 of those guys on the street today. All right. So speaking of Baltimore, and we asked this question yesterday. We're going to venture away from the Where's the Beef for just a moment. We asked a question about who is the Titans' number one rival. And I said that the Titans are kind of a unique organization because while they have organic rivalries with certain teams within their division, obviously you've got Peyton Manning went to UT, played at the Colts. They're in the same division as the Colts, and they've played for the division supremacy with the Colts in the past. You've got Houston, who that would be the one that makes sense considering we took Houston's team, and that would be a great rivalry, but it seems to be more kind of one-sided. They hate us, and we kind of just think
Don't
that
care.
think that it's funny to wear Oilers gear. But what I said yesterday was that the Titans are a unique team in that their biggest rival is a team that's not even in their division. Now, they used to be, but the Ravens, I think, are the Titans' biggest rivalry. When you look at the Steve McNair leaving Tennessee and going to play for the Titans, when you look at Derrick Henry leaving and going to play for when you look at the big games that they've played in, Derrick Mason going and play for. I look at the Ravens. If I take out all division lines and all the things, if I think of the Titans on the field playing a big game against their most hated rival, I close my eyes and I see the Baltimore Ravens. Am I wrong?
For me, it's a toss-up between Baltimore and Jacksonville.
Jacksonville? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Duval hate's real.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody hates Duval. But
Yeah.
so
But if you remember when the franchise first started, came to Nashville,
right.
The Jaguars started shortly afterwards.
Right.
And that was...
This was all when they were in the AFC Central, Chewy.
Yeah.
You had the Browns. So for a long time, I hated the Titans because the Titans were the Oilers and the Browns were in the same division.
Yeah.
So you had the Titans, the Steelers, the
Ravens.
Jaguars. The Browns became the
Ravens.
Yeah.
When they finally decided they wanted to win football games, they left Cleveland.
Yes.
And then, but you look at you look at the year the Titans Super Bowl run. Jacksonville had the best record that year. They went 14-2 in the regular season, and then they lost 3 games the whole year. Their 3 losses, the Titans
All came to the Titans.
The Titans beat them both times in the regular season and beat them in the playoffs.
Wow.
So, you look, but if you go back to all time, Titans, just Titans, not looking at Houston and Titans.
Right.
Just Titans. I'd say Jacksonville would be the biggest rival. For a stretch there when Peyton was in Indianapolis, we didn't win many games there.
Right.
And then when Peyton when it was Luck, same thing. We were down at that point. Luck was running the show for a little bit there.
But even with the Peyton era there, so here's the thing.
We didn't hate Indianapolis because it was Peyton.
Right.
You
can't hate that team.
You lose. We lost to Peyton.
Yeah. If you're going to lose to anybody, it's like that's the guy you want to lose to.
Your little brother just beat you.
Yeah.
That's good. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's now. And like you said, Houston, nobody cares about Texans, even though they had their little run there for a stretch and they were okay. And Now they're back to being Houston.
Yeah.
Sucking. And it's Houston. Like, it's cute. We're going to roll in there wearing Love You Blue just to make them lose their mind. But I think if you pick the Titans' number one rival, I'd have to go with the Jaguars.
I did point out yesterday that the Ravens and the Titans both have very similar histories, being transplants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're sort of like, they have that sort of synergy of that bad taste in their mouth with certain players.
But I will agree with Joe on this. If I'm thinking of iconic Titans historical games, I'm going back to those playoff games between the Ravens and the Titans. The Eddie George Ray Lewis battles.
Right.
The year the Titans rolled up in there and Derrick Henry just went off in the playoffs against the Ravens. Ravens had the number one seed, best record. I think they were 13-3 on the year.
Nobody picked
get
them.
close to them. They're beating people.
Nobody
like
picked
drums
the Titans to win that game, and they went up there and
just mollywopped them.
yeah.
Derrick Henry ran for almost 300 yards. I think 4 touchdowns. It was a monster game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lamar Jackson did Lamar Jackson things.
Yeah, fumbled the football late in the ball game. But it was
Probably had 3 fumbles in that game.
But those are the things. Like, if I'm going to think of iconic games, those are the ones I'm going to. But once again, you go back to the history. You remember Eddie George and Fred Taylor, going back and forth each other. Maurice Jones-Drew, his coming out party was against the Titans. You had big games. Chris Johnson, he had his 95-yard touchdown runs against Jacksonville. Henry had a 99-yard touchdown run against the Jaguars.
The Jaguars, they've definitely got the longest history against the Jaguars, right? Because they've been in the division with the Jaguars literally since their inception.
Yeah.
And so again, each one of the teams in the division you could make an argument for, and that's the funny thing about it. I don't think that Baltimore ultimately will be the Titans' biggest rival long term. I just think that it's ironic that over the last 20 years or so, it seems like it's always Baltimore, right?
But for me, I think the rival has to be two ways. Like, you could say that about us in Baltimore, but you ask Baltimore who the biggest rival is, it's Pittsburgh.
Right.
It's always Pittsburgh.
Right.
Like, it's never anyone but Pittsburgh. So you can't be a one-way rival. For Titans fans and Jaguars fans, they hate each other.
Yeah.
I used to love going. When I lived down in Orlando, I love going up to Jacksonville, watching that's the one game I get to go watch every year, Titans game live. So I drive up to Duval, watch the game, decked out in my Titans gear, and making fun of everybody in the stadium because Jaguars suck. I'd be screaming "Boo Vol" the whole time.
There's one thing that there are. Listen, Chewy, this is important information for you as a man of science. There are other universes, right? The multiverse. Yeah. There is a universe in which Peyton Manning played for the Titans. We won a bunch of Super Bowls.
Yeah.
In no universe have the Jaguars ever been good. That's a fact. I've been to them all. In Universe 546, they had one year that they came close. And again, they got knocked out in the AFC Championship game. So,
even Tebow couldn't make them good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then.
Anyway.
Sick logo, though.
All right, so let's get a break.
I will say this, though.
Yeah.
Jacksonville's going to be the first international football team.
You think they're going to move to, like, London or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be embarrassing.
I don't want that. I don't want international.
It's gonna happen.
I don't want it.
But they're going to be the first one because they already own the stadium.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The
Shad Khan owns the stadium over there.
Yeah.
Would they even care for American
football?
football?
Yeah, they love it. Those games are sold out.
I said yesterday they should relegate them to like European soccer, like European football.
Canadian football.
Yeah. Something. All right, let's get a break in here. When we come back, what was the other thing I had? Oh, I wanted to talk a little bit about something to do with the school board, and we'll see if these guys have any beef as well. Something I wanted to tell you about real quick is coming up over at Happy Place here in Winchester on Saturday, May 16th. That's this Saturday. They're having a Pop the Trunk kids sale. So if you've got a bunch of kids like I do and you're looking to clean out the closet, you can put all that stuff into your trunk, take it over to Happy Place, and turn some of those kids' items that you've got into cash. All you got to do is you can contact Happy Place here in Winchester, reserve your spot. It's only $15 a car. And then you put those old toys, you put the clothes, you put all the sports gear, all that stuff in your car, haul it over there to Happy Place, and pop open your trunk, and you get to keep 100% of the profits. This is a really cool idea. Again, the consigners, you guys can set up at 1 p.m. The shopping is going to be from 2 to 5 p.m. So also not just if you've got kids and you're looking to get rid of stuff, if you've got kids and you need stuff, say you need some sports gear as we head into this next year, or say you're looking to kind of get some new toys or get some new clothes or something like that at bargain rates. This is an opportunity to bring a bunch of people together who all have similar issues and maybe swap and shop around the parking lot over there at Happy Place. Again, it is Saturday, May 16th. They do have a rain out date for June 6th in case there is weather this weekend. And the Happy Place is located at 720 South College Street in Winchester. So if you jump onto their Facebook page, you can see more details about it there. It is the starting lineup. We'll be back on the other side. You're listening to ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Got a project to tackle or a party to plan? Skip the stress and rent it instead at Reliable Rental in Winchester. From tools and heavy-duty machines to chairs, tables, and event essentials, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Whether it's work or a weekend celebration, Reliable Rental makes it easy. Stop by 2433 Deckard Boulevard in Winchester or check out everything they offer online at reliablerentalfc.com. Reliable Rental. When you need it, they've got
Spring is in the air, and so are fresh new savings at Furniture Merchandise Outlet, FMO, right here in Tullahoma. Ready to refresh your space? From living rooms and bedrooms to dining sets and mattresses, FMO has the styles you want at prices you'll love. No long waits, no sticker shock. Just take it home today. Visit them at 105 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma or browse anytime at fmotn.com. Furniture Merchandise Outlet, where spring cleaning turns into a spring upgrade.
You ever go down the rabbit hole at 2 in the morning and come out questioning everything? That's kind of what it's like listening to Unleashed with Chewy, presented by Burrell's Termite and Pest Control. That's right, this isn't your typical show. We're going to be talking conspiracies, space, movies, science, whatever our brains have got spinning that day. Some days make sense, most definitely don't. Either way, we're going to have a great time. Unleashed with Chewy, weekdays from 2 to 4 on ESPN Radio Winchester.
It's time for a local news break from the 931 Go News Center.
In Tullahoma, the Board of Mayor and Aldermen has voted to repeal the 2045 Comprehensive Plan, but not to eliminate it. City leaders clarified the move was procedural. The board originally adopted the plan as an ordinance, but after consulting with City Attorney Brittany Hoskins, officials determined it should instead be approved as a resolution. Hoskins explained that most cities adopt comprehensive plans by resolution because they are guiding documents, not legally binding mandates. An ordinance carries more rigid legal weight, while a resolution allows flexibility if future decisions deviate from the plan's recommendations. Alderman Bush Toma made the motion to rescind the ordinance. Alderman Kurt Glick and Bobby Wilson voted against the repeal, requesting more time to review the change. The resolution passed its first reading Monday night and must pass a second reading before becoming official. No wording changes are being made to the plan itself. Meanwhile, in Franklin County, Rock Creek Elementary hosted a packed and energized school board meeting on May 11th. The evening opened with celebrations, highlighting why Rock Creek Elementary was named Franklin County's finest school of 2026. The gym showcased a new mural by artist Dwayne Wilson and the unveiling of the Mosaic Rocket Chair created by Sherry Hunter. The district recognized Grow Your Own Apprentices and honored district students scoring 30 or higher on the Junior ACT. Athletic standouts from across the district were also celebrated. Board members approved funding to convert several athletic fields to LED lighting, though the old stadium on the boulevard is not included. A major item was the first reading of a new district-wide cell phone policy. The proposal would significantly limit phone access during the school day. The measure passed unanimously on first reading. The board also discussed a projected $2.2 million budget shortfall and continued enrollment decline, emphasizing discipline, culture, and communication as priorities moving forward. For more information on these stories and more, visit 931go.com. Stay informed and stay connected to your community with ESPN Radio Winchester.
I don't know what to tell you. I know it's not much, but this is the best they've got. You're listening to the starting lineup on ESPN Radio, WCDT Winchester.
Back here on the starting lineup.
Excuse
me. ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. I am Joe Abraham, along with Chewy and the Humpback Swamp Donkey.
We did get some beefs here in the chat.
Let's go.
Brett Crabtree said, I still stand by my idea for him to do the Fancy Like FC on a Friday night song for the football season. I think it would be a smash hit. Doug Garrett then jumped back in saying, I have not heard a word of the Hoagie Rollers since Chewy rolled them. Did he kill the gang with his betrayal, or did Johnny take the gang with him? I don't know. We didn't work out that part of the lore yet. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, I'm still looking at bikes, but it's not looking good, guys.
I do want a moped. Like, I'm still on board.
Does
like
camera die?
It did.
Uh-oh.
But I had to,
Camera down?
Yeah, it keeps dying.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. We may need to check the plug. No, we need to figure out the next step for the Hoagie Rollers. The Scooter Syndicate started stealing our members, so we've been kind of on the DL. We're in hiding right now. We're at a black site.
We're having hiatus.
Something like that. All right, so is that it? That the only beefs we got?
Yeah, that's the only ones we got this morning.
Do you guys have any beefs this morning?
Not anything I can like manifest. You
No.
know what I mean? I'm pretty good.
Nothing's in your jellies. Nothing's got you going.
Nothing's rustled my jimmies.
No. What about you? What about you, Swamp
Beef,
Donkey?
but I want to thank everybody for coming out to the music series.
Yeah.
I thought the last night of that was really good. We had a great turnout. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the trees and the shrubs down there at the amphitheater.
Yeah.
They turned out really well. They did a good job with that. Once again, Crown Over Landscaping. Thank those guys for putting in all that. And that's a grant the city gets called Tree City. They have to use so many funds a year for that. That's really cool. They did that. But yeah, I was really excited about the music series. Thought the last night of it was a good turnout. And we counted a little over 100 people out there.
Great.
For the last night.
Great.
And that's good considering what we were going up against also.
Yeah, there was a lot going on that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of a lot going on Thursday nights, tomorrow is the graduation over at Franklin County High School.
What time does that start?
7 o'clock is
in the morning.
Yes, 7 a.m. Chewy. Tomorrow night is the graduation.
Oh, sorry.
7 tomorrow night.
I didn't hear the night part.
Yeah.
Dang, that's pretty late for a graduation.
Yeah. It is a little bit late, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't mind it though.
I don't know how long is this thing.
I
haven't been to a graduation
I didn't
since
go
like
to my graduation.
mine. You didn't even go to yours?
No.
Are you officially graduated?
Did you get a diploma?
Yeah.
Are we sure? I haven't seen your resume.
Okay.
I haven't seen your documentation.
I don't remember your mom bringing it in when she brought the application.
All right.
Oh gosh.
But anyway. But
Shots
no, I didn't.
fired.
Yeah, I did not do the graduation. As soon as like I had the chance to leave school, I did. I was like, I'm never coming back
Yeah.
here.
They're still holding it in the front office. It's like in some. It's locked away in some desk in Brittany Butner's office. She doesn't have the key to that drawer.
Yeah,
it just has like a label on it. Do not open.
Yeah, do not disturb.
Break only in active emergencies.
Or he's got to prove something.
Go back and take his finals over. All right, before we hit the top of the hour, gentlemen, have you guys heard of this show, Adolescence?
No.
You not heard anything about it? Okay. So there is this show, and I don't know. I just came across this. I was hoping that you had maybe. Jack Thorne's adaptation. He's a co-creator of it, of Lord of the Flies.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
So I've not watched it yet, but I hear it's really good.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I gotta watch this.
Like I think it's something I'm downloading for the flight this weekend.
This is one of those books that they make you read in school. And
Abby just had to finish it this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and her and I had long talks about it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, when we think back on childhood trauma, nowadays these kids are traumatized by The Bridge to Terabithia. Did they make you read that one, Chewy?
Yes, dude. That I remember so vividly. It was 4th grade when we read that.
Yeah.
Because the movie was coming out at the end of the year. So
right.
she thought, hey, it'd be fun to do the book.
Yeah.
But no, the book, so we didn't finish the book before the movie came out.
Right.
And we all got spoiled about what happened.
Yeah.
And I remember we were in like a U, like a football goal shape with all of our desks. And I remember there's one just perfect image burnt in the back of my brain. And I look up and all the kids, like with the red eyes and the tears, right. You know what I mean?
Well, because the young lady who dies in it, she like dies off screen.
Yeah.
And so it's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
My daughter recently read that book and watched that movie,
Golly.
and it absolutely torments her.
Wrecked
Still to this day, G is like, she can't handle it. She also lost it. She wouldn't talk to me for 3 days. We watched My Girl. She would not talk to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
dang.
So that was traumatizing for our generation.
Yeah.
Like it was, My Girl was the gut punch.
Yeah.
Where's his glasses? Like,
yeah. That is, it still gets me, man. But seeing my daughter get upset about it, that's I don't cry, don't have that emotion, but that's the closest I think I've ever come to. Chewy's gonna kick me between the legs here after the show to test that. All right,
you don't tear up during movies?
No, I see. Here's the funny thing: since my T has gone down a little bit, I started to tear up now.
Really?
Yeah, it's just here in the last couple of years. Right? And I don't know if that's a testosterone thing or what, but
like I get emotional during certain movies.
All of a sudden, here as of late, I don't know, maybe it's because you got kids now. I don't know.
I think that might be what it is.
But just here in the last few years, I'll be watching like Frozen and start to tear up. So, I
wow.
It gets me. I try to pretend it doesn't, but here lately it has.
What media moments brought you to tears?
I've never watched Frozen.
Really?
It's not very good. I don't get it.
I gotta just
Chewy, let it go, okay?
I'm going to throw a brick at you one of these days, and people are going to understand why I did it.
Anyway.
Like I've watched pieces of it.
Yeah.
But never the whole thing.
It's pretty good. Highly stylized, but it's very shallow. Like there's not a lot of depth.
Yeah.
A lot of it was.
I liked it. It's pretty good.
It was directed, and it lacked.
It's because Joe's emotional depth is about like a kiddie pool, so that's why he liked it.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's not that it's overrated. Brett Crabtree says that he thought it was pretty good.
My emotional depth is like that little
teaspoon.
Yeah, well, like you're walking in the yard and there's that hole that you almost trip in, but it's not quite deep enough to make you roll your ankle.
Sure,
that's my emotional depth about that side. Okay, so back to Lord of the Flies.
Sure,
dude, when Piggy dies in Lord of the Flies, spoiler alert.
It?
No, so I haven't watched the show.
Okay.
But the book, I go back to reading the book. So again, it was one of those books that we were supposed to take home. Oh, read the next chapter, blah blah blah. Come in and sure enough, we would read it. We're supposed to read it at home, but then we'd read it again in class. Mm-hmm. So I was like the only kid that I didn't ever read. Come on now. So don't do what I do, kids. So
on a radio station one day.
Be like me. We've given this warning many a time. We've given this warning many a time.
I've been just shots are being fired this
really?
morning.
You came locked and loaded, son. God.
The sad thing is, here in this room, y'all's ACTs probably both were through the roof, and I'm over here. Anyway, so when Piggy dies, I'm looking around the classroom, and everybody else is like, kind of, this part is tough, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was the only kid in the room that like could not wrap my head around what
Teacher's
just
like,
happened.
oh, you didn't do the reading.
Yeah, you tattle on yourself.
Yeah, tell me you didn't do it without telling me you didn't do it. Anyway, so
I read that book in a weekend.
yeah,
Like, it was one of those I couldn't put down.
yeah,
Like, as soon as I started reading it, I was like, oh, like, just every page.
still gets me, man.
Speaking of Frozen, Ricky's camera's frozen again. Thank you, Brett Crabtree, for looking out for us. I appreciate that. Also, Doug Garrett says Frozen is no Kung Fu Panda. I 100% agree with that. Far superior.
I'm not a huge Kung Fu Panda fan.
What?
Not
How
a
do you
huge.
not like Fo?
I liked the first one, but I didn't ever love any of them. They were never like, oh man, this is
I
tremendous.
love Jack Black. Anything Jack Black does is amazing.
See, there are some comedians, some guys like Will Ferrell and Jack Black and stuff like that. They have funny lines. I don't find a lot of those guys funny. Steve Carell, don't find a lot of these guys funny. I don't know what it
Anchorman
is.
was a classic. What are you talking about?
Yes, there are certain movies where together and the
I like
dynamic
Steve
and things like that. But
Carell's more dramatic roles better than I do his comedy roles.
right, I agree
Like,
with
he
that.
throws a little comedy into those roles, which is good. But I think I'm not a huge fan of just his comedy.
Yeah,
Like, was it 40-Year-Old Virgin? Thought that was stupid.
yeah.
He did not make that movie.
No, I think that, and I guess that's my thing, is that there are funny movies that are just like well written and the dynamic and they're so ridiculous that I find them funny. But it's not like, oh, Will Ferrell made this movie funny, or so like Paul Rudd in a lot of those movies. I find Paul Rudd funnier in the movies that he's in with those guys than the guys that are supposed to be the funny men.
Sure.
So
Talladega Nights, though, it's a classic.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
And again, I love a lot of the movies that they're in. I think that the movie as a
School.
whole is funny, but I just don't necessarily, when I see them do stand or dry stuff, or Saturday Night Live is a good example. I'll watch Saturday Night Live, Will Ferrell stuff, and I'm like,
That I agree with. I've never found Saturday Night Live very funny.
Yeah.
I like
oh.
intermittently, yes. But
See, I like Saturday Night Live better when it's not a comedian.
right.
yes,
right.
yes, 100%.
Like Matt Damon was last weekend.
Yeah.
God, his skits were hilarious.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard at some of those skits.
Yeah.
Like when they were at the bar doing like all the political stuff. It was
Right.
him and I was someone married to Colin Yost.
Well,
Was in there.
because I feel like the comedians are trying to be funny,
Yeah.
and I feel like the people who step into the role, they're just like, "What did I get
Now-
myself into?" And that to me is funnier
Have you
than
watched
the
the
guys.
roast of not Kevin, but
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
Kevin
Hart
Hart,
yet?
not
No.
yet,
So I watched that
not yet.
all
I've seen
3
it.
hours.
Good God, I've seen the clips, dude.
Oh,
Is it really good?
They start
Oh.
talking about like the Riyadh Comedy Festival in Israel, and like it's bad.
Cat
Like,
Williams comes out and they hate each other.
dude. Okay, there were some moments like, did you see the looks back and forth?
Oh.
You know what I mean? I don't think they all liked each other.
How
Oh,
do
no.
How
Yeah.
do they pick who? Do they just like? There's got to be an organizer, right?
Yeah,
Who doesn't care.
Netflix.
Netflix gets a group of people.
So they decide, and if you sign up to do it, it's like,
You
You're
give
just-
them things that are off limits that they can't talk about. Kevin Hart said he didn't give anything that was off limits.
yeah,
He goes, I'm a comedian. This is what I do. He
Yeah.
goes, I get the mic last.
yeah.
So y'all have fun. He didn't know Cat Williams was coming, apparently.
Golly, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Well,
God.
Tom Brady. There's some things I'm surprised Tom Brady didn't put off limits.
Well, Tom Brady just didn't think they would do it.
Yeah,
And
They did.
they
Yeah.
did. But
I've heard about like
Shane Gillis, I thought, did a pretty good job.
I
see, Shane Gillis, I find hilarious.
I don't. Like, there's certain
Really?
parts of Shane Gillis, I'm like, yeah, he does a few things. It's all the same. Like, I think most of his jokes, the punchlines they're predictable.
yeah,
one note.
Yeah, I'm not just not a big Shane Gillis fan. Like, he's okay, but I don't think he's great. But I thought he did a good job there. I don't like Jeff Ross
okay.
Is he the guy
that does every roast.
Oh, yeah, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I'm not a big.
I don't
fan
think
of him.
he's that funny.
I think he's very mean, but again, I don't think he's very funny. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. I thought The Rock was okay.
Oh, The Rock was there.
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's
I mean,
yeah.
but
All right,
Cat
Kevin Hart.
Williams was the belle of the ball. Like he and what's the black lady that was there?
I don't remember.
I
Is she
can't
a
remember.
comedian or was
Yes,
she just a celebrity?
she's a comedian.
I don't know.
And I
her
can't
name.
think of her name right now. It's just lost. But she, the one with the big afro.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, she slayed.
Nice.
She was really good.
One of my favorite roasts ever was the roast of Justin Bieber. And you remember this one? Yeah. There was a girl who went up there, and again, I forget her name, but she made fun of, like, she goes...
Nikki Glazer?
No. This is somebody else. Where she was going down the line to all of the men in all the comedians and celebrities, and she was like, something about Continental, and then she's like, and I'll dumb it down for you, Shaq. Continental's not a breakfast. You know what I mean? And then, like, Kevin Hart was there, I think, too. Yeah, at that one.
Kevin Hart emceed that one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take shots at Shaq. Shaq is like, we talked about all the things that Shaq accomplished.
Yeah.
Dude's not worth making fun of.
Oh, he's hilarious. Have you seen him do the roast before?
No.
Oh, dude, Shaq's funny.
Bert Crabtree says, he disagrees, saying Jack Black is freaking annoying.
Yeah.
Doug Garrett says, that's why people love Chewy, Joe, stuff like that. And then Katie Abraham said, Dan in real life is one of the Steve Carell good ones.
Why do people like Chewy?
I don't know.
I got to figure this out. Tell me why.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. No, okay, so one of the movies, Minecraft.
Yeah.
So in Minecraft, you had Jason Momoa and you had Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
I found Jason Momoa so much funnier than Jack Black.
Yeah.
Jack Black it seemed like he was just trying too hard all the time. Anyway, all right, so.
But yeah, Jumanji though, Jack Black is hilarious.
Was good. Yeah, that was really.
Where he's playing Jumanji. A teenage girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he did a pretty good job.
That's hilarious. Like he did such a good job with that.
Yeah, I don't know though, because I feel like a lot of people could do that. It didn't.
He's one of the most talented actors out there. Like his range is ridiculous.
I would like to see a fully serious version of him.
I can't. Well, he's
done some.
He's did a. Yeah,
but
couple. I just
like,
can't ever believe him. See, the best Jack Black I feel like is School of Rock. I feel like that was the best acting job he ever did. Because to me, like that's him. I could see that being him.
I like Nacho Libre.
Yeah, Nacho Libre's fun.
Yeah. Good morning, Deckard.
Good morning, WCDT.
How are you guys out there this morning?
We are wonderful on this Wednesday morning. How are you guys?
We're all right. We're worried that some rain might roll in, so I think maybe if we get a really, really good pledge, it'll keep that rain away. What do you guys say?
I think we've got 5 very excited kindergartners ready to make that happen.
All right, let's hear it.
Good morning, Franklin County. Please join Deckard Elementary as we stand, salute, and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and with
Beautiful pledge this morning. Thank you, guys.
Great, wasn't it? All right, let's jump this morning.
Jump.
Come here. My name is Sarah Haskell. Why do bulls wear bells? Why do bulls wear bells?
I don't know.
Why do bulls wear bells? Their horns don't work. Their horns don't work.
Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that one a lot, Deckard. Y'all have a wonderful day out there, okay?
Y'all too. Thank you.
See ya. Their horns don't work. That is cute.
All right, let's get a quick break in here. And when we come back, we'll have hour number 2 for you on the starting lineup. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday, fueled by Max Meat Processing. This is ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Spring is in the air, and so are fresh new savings at Furniture Merchandise Outlet, FMO, right here in Tullahoma. Ready to refresh your space? From living rooms and bedrooms to dining sets and mattresses, FMO has the styles you want at prices you'll love. No long waits, no sticker shock. Just take it home today. Visit them at 105 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma or browse anytime at fmotn.com. Furniture Merchandise Outlet, where spring cleaning turns into a spring upgrade.
JLS Landscaping wants to give a big shout out to the graduating seniors of Franklin County High School and Huntland High School, class of 2026. Just like a great landscape, success takes time, patience, and a lot of hard work. And today proves your effort has paid off. Whether your next step is college, the workforce, trade school, or something completely on your own, keep growing and chasing your goals. Your future is full of opportunity. Congratulations from everyone at JLS Landscaping.
From the 931 Go Weather Center, it's time for an ESPN Radio Winchester weather update, presented by Bennett's Pharmacy.
Showers and thunderstorms headed your way, possibly with only about an 80% chance of sunshine this afternoon. We are rising up to a mostly sunny afternoon with a high of 79 degrees and later hours with some more rain headed your way. Stay tuned to ESPN Radio Winchester 1340 1069 for all of your wild weather updates.
At Bennett's Pharmacy in Winchester, we're more than a pharmacy. We're your partner in health. Conveniently located at 1201 Dinah Shore Boulevard, we're here to serve you with fast, friendly, and personalized service. Need prescriptions filled? Looking for over-the-counter products? We've got you covered. Plus, enjoy local delivery and expert advice from our caring team. Call us today at 931-967-2777 or stop by Bennett's Pharmacy at 1201 Dinah Shore Boulevard today.
Take the starting lineup with you wherever you go. Download the WCDT smartphone app in your Google Play and Apple App Store. Now, back to the guys.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday here.
So I'm going to go with you on this one. Like, you don't care for Jack Black or them. I'm going to tell you one that I really don't like.
Okay.
An actor that most people love.
And I'm not saying that listen, a lot of these actors, I'm not saying that I don't like them. I just feel like they're a little bit overrated. Like Jack Black, I do like a lot of the movies that he's in. I do like some of the roles that he plays. I just feel like in general, I feel like he's a little bit overrated.
That's Jim Carrey for me.
Ooh. Yeah. You know who it really is for me from an actor role? I cannot watch movies with Nicolas Cage in them. And you guys are going to look at me. I get it. But there's just something about Cage that drives me insane.
I don't know what Nicholas Coppola did to you, but
it's just
I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
I can't stop
it
laughing.
It depends on which one. Like there's certain movies. Well, actually, we're talking today. Like there's a few movies of his. Abby and I were talking in the car about Nicolas Cage this morning because she saw a Mustang, and it was like a '65.
Yeah,
had that body style, and I was like, '67 Shelby GT 500. That's been my dream car forever. And then Nicolas Cage made it where it costs too much money to ever buy one now.
Right.
Because of Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good movie. I liked him in that. I liked him. I thought Con Air was a good movie, even though his accent sucked.
I love Con Air so much.
And
I love
again,
to get drunk and watch Con Air. I really do.
But it's not really Nicolas Cage in Con Air it's all the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, there's a couple movies that he's in where he fits, right? Like the role was just made for him. But for most of the stuff that I see him in, I can't get over him.
Amy hates Tom Cruise.
Really?
I get that.
Yeah. Can't like she won't watch anything Tom Cruise is in. And it's not because of his acting, it's because of his teeth.
Oh, because they're
they're misaligned. That's all you can look at.
Yeah. She goes, I just can't do it.
Yep.
100% understand that.
And I never noticed it till she said something.
Yeah.
It sucks because
now
it's so
the only thing you see when he smiles. Every time he flashes that big smile, you're like, how is the tooth in the middle of your face? It's really weird.
Tracy could borrow that.
What about you, Chewy? Is there any actors that you just think are overrated or actresses that you just like kind of can't get over. Katie, I know who Katie's is. Natalie Portman. Katie cannot
she hates
stand.
I love Natalie Portman.
I do too. Natalie Portman, from an actress standpoint, when she came out in episode 1, biggest crush on her as a little kid. But Katie just hates her. I don't know why. I don't know what Natalie Portman did to Katie.
I tell you, talking about actresses, Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
Oh.
I cannot.
Yeah, Keira Knightley is a smoke show.
I cannot watch a film if it's got Jennifer Lawrence in it. She ruins the movie, like the whole experience, to where I cannot
Really?
pay attention.
What?
Genuinely, yes.
I Jennifer Lawrence is one that I like.
Despise Jennifer Lawrence. She's
like-
got the most. She looks like Clay Kiln stopped this part of her face, and she only acts with her mouth, and it is the most obnoxious, annoying thing in her life. If you go out and watch the Hunger Games, watch the scene where her little sister gets picked and she says, "I volunteer."
Yeah.
Her eyes don't move at all the entire scene. She's like, "I volunteer," and I'm just like, I hope I never see you
What's
in
the
cinema
one with
again.
her and Chris Pratt?
It was where they were on the spaceship.
Yeah.
yeah. That-
Voyager or
yeah.
Voyages? Something?
I
I
couldn't-
liked that.
no.
I thought that was a good movie.
I caught my dad watching that, and I was like, man, I just lost some respect for you.
Brutal.
You know, I was like, no, but I can't. I want to watch things that she's in.
Yeah.
But she literally gets in the way of that, where I'm just like the whole time, just like, ugh. Where I don't know what it is. I just can't stand it.
This is a good topic.
So I was that with Ben Stiller too.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
So
Even in Tropic Thunder.
that's
That's
about
or is
the
that
only one that I'm like I like.
Yeah.
And it's not that I think Ben Stiller takes away from that movie. I think if you'd have put someone else in that role, it'd have been a better movie.
yeah, there are a lot of roles that he plays where, again, I feel like he's trying to be too funny. Now, I do like him in what's the one, Fat Camp, I think, from the 90s, and then he basically plays the same role as the Perkis guy in Dodgeball.
He kind of does have like two notes. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
extreme jerk or wannabe everyman.
Yeah, and I think that he's better as like kind of that guy that you want to hate, the bad guy,
What's
funny
the
man.
Mitty something or another, where he's the journalist,
Yeah.
Walter Mitty or something.
Oh, The Journey of Walter Mitty or
Yeah,
something like that.
That's
Yeah.
the only movie he's done that I actually really enjoyed.
No, I liked that movie. That was a good movie.
The what's the one with the in-laws? The movies about the in-laws.
The
that-
It was,
Fockers?
yeah, meet the
Meet
with
the
an O. That was a.
Yeah.
He said that word with an O.
Yeah. meet
F-O-C-K.
the parents or
Yeah.
whatever. So in those, that's another one, and it's not. I think he does a fine job in those ones. My problem is more the secondhand embarrassment. Like I make those movies make me feel uncomfortable.
The
and
Office sort of humor where you're like, "Ugh," you kind of clam up.
For
Yeah.
me, it's like I feel bad for him because he's always going to be the second best actor in his family. His dad's
Yeah, his dad.
a far
Yeah.
superior actor than he is.
and then what are the other? The something about Mary.
Hated it.
I didn't remember.
Didn't care
I don't
for
think
it.
I
You
watched
didn't
that one.
there was, again, this is a movie where there was like two funny spots, and then the whole rest of the movie, it's just kind of like,
The hair gel.
yeah, that's a funny one. But who is if you jump in on the FMO Facebook feed, let us know who you think, from an actor or actress standpoint, who do you have beef with as being overrated? Doug Garrett says, all I know is that this world needs another Bourne movie.
Yeah, he says he agrees with you though on the Nick Cage thing. Katie did jump in confirming Natalie Portman is my Nick Cage, and Brett Crabtree says I did like him as
Katie-
the nurse in Happy Gilmore.
Katie, I have to know what's the deal with Natalie Portman.
Yeah, what happened?
Where's the beef?
Yeah, we need to know the beef on Natalie Portman.
I think she did say something about it once, but I am curious as well. I actually Star Wars wasn't my first foray to Natalie Portman.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, when I was a very, very little kid, Mars Attacks
Yep.
was actually where we had her, because I remember having that VHS as a kid. So that was where I actually got started.
I don't know if I've ever seen Mars Attacks.
You haven't
that
seen
is
that?
I don't know if I
Wonderfully
ever have.
stupid.
It is one of the dumbest movies ever made, and in the best way possible.
What's
But an amazing cast.
Yeah.
What's the one where the guy walks in and he's like, I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum?
Oh, that was...
That's another one that I've never seen that I need to see
It's
that movie.
a very good one. That's the David Cronenberg flick. If you don't like him, like, you're not gonna like that one. Look it up. I think it's David Cronenberg, but I remember that. That was the one where he takes the glasses off, I think.
Yeah.
And everything looks like.
Yeah, when he puts them on.
Yeah.
They Live,
They Live.
1988.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to see that movie.
And I like another one I can't stand is Oh, Leslie Nielsen?
Leslie, yeah. You don't like her?
No, the Naked Gun guy.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. Yeah.
You don't like him? Really?
No, can't do it.
That's a surprise.
It's all, the humor is not that great.
Okay.
It's so predictable, everything he says.
I liked Airplane, though. Jamie Parton says Angelina Jolie, overrated. Katie says, I don't like her as a person. And then Brett Crabtree says probably because Joe said that she's good looking. And then Katie comes back saying entitled women, Natalie Portman, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jessica Alba. I forgot about Jessica Alba.
Yeah, Jessica Alba never really, I've never seen a movie where I'm like,
honey, I'll watch it over and over again and with mute.
All right. So if you've got any more, this is now I've gone down the Leslie Nielsen train. If you've got any more that you think are overrated, she says that she thinks Portman's bad acting too. Drop them in the FMO Facebook feed this morning. I can't believe how many people were involved in this. I had pulled up the roast of Kevin Hart, which apparently I need to watch.
What's the girl's name? Give me the names.
There's Lizzo.
No, Lizzo was pretty good too, though.
Really?
Tiffany Haddish, Regina Hall.
Next one. Regina Hall wasn't great.
Jennifer Lopez was in it?
No.
I don't know. There's a bunch of people on this. It's got Tom Brady listed.
Tom Brady was there.
Okay.
He did the first little bit, and he ragged him out pretty good.
Was Pete Davidson was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson does a good job at roast.
Eric Andre, Tom Brady, Pete Davidson, Draymond Green, Tiffany Haddish, Regina Hall, Chelsea Handler, Tony Hinchcliffe, Gabriel Iglesias, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Lizzo, Jennifer Lopez, Naeem Lynn.
Naeem Lynn did a good job. So Naeem Lynn was he's Kevin Hart's writer.
Jay Farrow, Jeffrey Ross, John Stamos was there.
Yeah, these are a lot of people that were in the audience. A lot of them were just in the audience.
Okay, okay.
My cousin knows John Stamos. He went and hung out at his house.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Your cousin and Uncle Jesse?
Okay, so speaking of, we talked in the past about people who, things that defined us. Dude, Uncle Jesse and John Stamos, growing up, man, that I wanted my hair to be like that. I wanted to be that dude.
What hair?
He had, I know. Well, now it's gone. But I thought, you look at my brothers, they all have gorgeous hair. Me, I wanted that John Stamos hair. I wanted to be that guy. I want to be Jesse and the Rippers, man.
Did you know that
he had a motorcycle? I don't even have a motorcycle.
You need to start wearing the the faded jeans with the tucked in white T-shirt and the New Balances too and everything, leather jacket.
He made torn up jeans look cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
Joe Stark says, "Have mercy, I'm not coming in on Wednesdays." So you know.
Yeah. I need to work that into my lexicon.
If they made Full House today, Uncle Jesse be born in 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Shut up.
That's
seriously.
Yeah, go away.
Yeah. It sucks.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Well,
go play in traffic.
What was it? Back to the Future would have occurred in was it?
Oh yeah, it was 1996 or 1999 or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was
because it was wasn't it 30 years?
Yeah, that's right.
So
1995. It was So if they went back to 95 or 96 this year, but that's insane. Dude.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable.
I wouldn't mind seeing a 90s Back to the Future though.
Well, we talked about this where it would be cool. So I don't like remakes, reboots.
Mm-hmm.
I like when 30 years go by and then they pick the story back up.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it when they and Jumanji kind of did this, but I don't think that they spent enough time living there. They only but the fan service where they reference the movie that made the whole thing go in the first place. Jumanji, they pick up he finds a board game and they're like, nobody plays board games anymore, and it turns into a video game. And then when they're in the where the kid lives in the game, and they refer to I can't remember the name of the kid from the first movie, but when they refer to him and they're like, this is so and so's house, I'm just living in it or something like that, and they refer to the kid from the first movie. That's the type of stuff that I like. is where they. So if they were to come up with a Back to the Future, where they somehow find the DeLorean hidden away, or something like that, or a remade version of it, or the plans for it, or something.
I would be
that
totally
would be cool.
down. Yeah, 100%. I know they're like The Mummy is making a 4th movie.
Right.
Yeah, like Brendan Fraser's getting jacked. Have you seen the?
Really?
Like, yeah, he's getting really.
I didn't think he had it in him still.
Yeah, he was kind of he gained a lot of weight for one movie.
Whale.
Yeah, well, yeah, Whale was in that. Did you watch that?
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't it supposed to be like a big award-winning
Oh yeah,
great
he
movie,
won an
all the
Oscar
things?
for it. Yeah.
He looked rough for a while. I thought he was going to be one of those guys that took an early checkout.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked but interesting.
Brett Crabtree says they did Fuller House. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I saw some of the Fuller House stuff. And again, that's I like that stuff. I like that type of stuff. Now, so Danny from Fuller House, or Full House, so the dad, I got to see him, and I got to see the principal from Saved by the Bell. When I was at the University of Alabama, they would have these people come in and like talk to the, I don't know, just they'd have them come in and give speeches or whatever, talk to the university. And I got to see both of them, and it was really kind of cool to see those guys. And then, like, sure enough, shortly down the road, Danny like slipped on a tile or something like that, hit his head and died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, let's get a break in here. If you could reboot a movie or a series and like pick up where they left off just years down the line, which one would it be? I would say episode 6.
I'll have to think about that when we're in a break. This is a good topic.
Anyway, we'll be back on the other side. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday. You're tuned into ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Every child deserves a safe place to grow. When substance misuse enters a home, children can face neglect and lasting trauma. The Drug Endangered Children's Initiative in Franklin County brings together schools, first responders, and community partners to identify risks early and protect our most vulnerable. It's not about blame, it's about protection. And when we stand up for our children, we are stronger together. Learn more at fcpctn.org/DEC. This project is funded under a grant contract with the State of Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
No two patients are alike. High Point Health with Ascension St. Thomas delivers care centered around your health, your goals, your story, your recovery. From routine checkups to critical procedures, we use today's medical technology and advanced clinical practices to help you feel better, recover faster, and return home to the community you love. We don't just specialize in care, we specialize in you. Learn more at highpointhealthsystem.com.
It's time for a local news break from the 931 Go News Center.
In Tullahoma, the Board of Mayor and Aldermen has voted to repeal the 2045 comprehensive plan, but not to eliminate it. City leaders clarified the move was procedural. The board originally adopted the plan as an ordinance, but after consulting with City Attorney Brittany Hoskins, officials determined it should instead be approved as a resolution. Hoskins explained that most cities adopt comprehensive plans by resolution because they are guiding documents, not legally binding mandates. An ordinance carries more rigid legal weight, while a resolution allows flexibility if future decisions deviate from the plan's recommendations. Alderman Bush Toma made the motion to rescind the ordinance. Alderman Kurt Glick and Bobby Wilson voted against the repeal, requesting more time to review the change. The resolution passed its first reading Monday night and must pass a second reading before becoming official. No wording changes are being made to the plan itself. Meanwhile, in Franklin County, Rock Creek Elementary hosted a packed and energized school board meeting on May 11th. The evening opened with celebrations, highlighting why Rock Creek Elementary was named Franklin County's finest school of 2026. The gym showcased a new mural by artist Dwayne Wilson and the unveiling of the Mosaic Rocket Chair created by Sherry Hunter. The district recognized Grow Your Own Apprentices and honored district students scoring 30 or higher on the Junior ACT. Athletic standouts from across the district were also celebrated. Board members approved funding to convert several athletic fields to LED lighting, though the old stadium on the boulevard is not included. A major item was the first reading of a new district-wide cell phone policy. The proposal would significantly limit phone access during the school day. The measure passed unanimously on first reading. The board also discussed a projected $2.2 million budget shortfall and continued enrollment decline, emphasizing discipline, culture, and communication as priorities moving forward. For more information on these stories and more, visit 931go.com. Stay informed and stay connected to your community with ESPN Radio Winchester.
When it comes to caring for your loved ones, choose a name you can trust. Inhabit Home Health in Winchester, located at 2068 Cowan Highway. We're here to provide compassionate professional care right in the comfort of your own home. From skilled nursing to therapy services, our team is dedicated to helping you or your loved ones achieve the best quality of life. Call Inhabit Home Health today at 931-967-0633 to learn more about our personalized care plans.
This segment of the starting lineup is brought to you by the Furniture Merchandise Outlet in Tullahoma. Tune into the starting lineup with the FMO Facebook feed every weekday. Now, back to Joe and Chewy.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester. Joe Abraham alongside Chewy. Oh, man.
Brett Crabtree in the break said, it's crazy how awful Danny, Bob Saget, was when he did stand-up. From his good, wholesome dad, absolute foul stand-up was wild to see. Yeah, I do remember that.
It's one of those that's, like, makes you really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
right?
He did a good job.
Oh, man.
I remember I watched one of his stand-up specials.
It's like looking at my two calves. I've got, like, super calf and regular calf, and that's, like, the two sides of the coin that is Danny Tanner.
Okay. I really like that analogy.
Like, you wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, sure. You look at one, and then you're like, oh, well, what's the next one? Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I really do, Joe.
Well, not that, again, and like, kind of like Bob Saget. Not that either of my calves were great. Bob Saget wasn't necessarily great. Whether he's in Full House or stand-up, wasn't necessarily great. But you see one, you don't expect the other.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, all right, so if they were to do a reboot, bump something back that, and it could be something obscure, right? Where they left off. To me, there are certain shows from my childhood that I think would be tremendous. The problem is that I don't want to see old Ninja Turtles. Honestly, what I would like to see is them do the Ninja Turtles with today's technology and stuff. I'd love for them to do the Ninja Turtles right. And whether that be pick up where they left off in the stories from the movies from the early 90s, but there was always this, the Ninja Turtles, when you watch the animated series, they were short, they were teenagers, they were kids, they were goofy, and they tried to do a little bit of that with the new animated show or the movie that came out, but they took it too far, right? They put the kids in high school. They're turtles. They don't go to high school, okay? They live in the sewers. Get it right. Just stop messing with they don't have time for high school. They're freaking crime fighting, okay?
They're fighting a Foot Clan.
Yeah. What are we doing here? They're 13-year-olds driving around in a turtle van, okay? It just is what it is. Don't ask me. They don't need a license. What are you talking about? Come on. They're not registered with the state. What are we? But I feel like the movies, the live action, never did them justice. Mm-hmm. And especially when they came out with the Megan Fox version.
And they were like 12 foot tall,
right.
Mutant.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And they are. Again, they're supposed to be teenage mutant Ninja Turtles, but they're kids and they're supposed to be small. They're just ninjas. They're not super strength. They're not anything like they're just little ninjas.
Disciplined.
With shells.
With shells.
And
I was watching
green skin.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I was watching a comedian talk about. He was like, "Why do they wear masks?" Because they're like, is someone in New York being like, "Who is that large man?" I didn't know who that was. But he had a mask on. I couldn't recognize him. You know what I mean? It's like, who's out?
That's a good point. Good point. I never really thought about that.
I feel like if you get caught and you're a giant mutated turtle man, I don't think the mask is going to help.
Yeah. I don't think they're fingerprinting you and trying to figure out what your identity is.
No, it reminds me of the...
Hey, it's Greg.
That guy looked a lot like Donald.
Which of the 4 mutant turtles are you? Oh, you're wearing blue, so we know you're not Donatello.
Right.
You're Leonardo.
So, are you? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna make that joke on air. Listen, the best depiction of it was in the original movie in the '90s, where Raphael he had the trench coat.
Yeah.
And he rolled over a taxi, and the guy goes, "What the hell was that?" and the guy in the front goes, "Looked like some big turtle in a trench coat."
Turtle in a trench coat.
And I was like, you know what? I believe that.
You're going to Bleecker Street, right?
Yeah. that vibe 100% realistic. You know what I mean? I don't need the CGI. That made the movie real to me.
Crabtree says he saw the trailer for He-Man the other day, and he and Amy both got quite excited.
Ooh,
I am excited to see He-Man. I was not a big He-Man watcher growing up. That was a little bit before a couple years before my time. But so another one, right, that I'd love is I grew up loving the Power Rangers. Power Rangers Ninja Turtles, man. And the Power Rangers, the problem with the Power Rangers is that they went, as soon as they left the original, like, dinosaurs, and they started going, what was it, Turbo or something like that? I was out. We jumped the shark.
They went Turbo, then Samurai, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
No. So as soon as they left out of the original, like, Tommy had not Tommy, what was the red one? Tommy was the Green Ranger. There was the T-Rex. Billy had the Triceratops.
He was the blue one.
Yeah. Zach was the Mastodon. Pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus. I mean,
you're way too good at that.
Dude, we on the playground, that's all we did. I had my Ranger thing down.
Who were you? Who was your
the Blue Ranger? I was the Blue Ranger.
So you were always Triceratops.
Yeah. Because back then I just liked the color blue. Now I feel like I connect more with Tommy, who spent a little time in like the evil.
Sure.
But also from the leadership standpoint. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to see a well done effort of Power Rangers again, but I would actually incorporate more of the Super Sentai elements from them, where like I would set it in Japan, and the only like crossover or like theming that made sense to me, like because Power Rangers with them turning into the dinosaur robot thing, it's so left field,
right,
and so wacky and so crazy that it's just awesome. But the samurai thing made sense to me because the original show is like in Japan, so like that for me wasn't as big as of a stretch.
Okay, so and I get that. But here's the problem with that. And to your point, where in the world do you find 5 teenagers with attitude that are just apparently all good at karate? But
no one is this like your multicultural group of high schoolers,
right? But apparently in Japan, right, where the original movie was supposed to be set. But here's the problem with that, right? In Japan, I have this feeling that I get this kind of interpretation. Maybe this is. I don't think it's racist. I feel like they're all ninjas over there, so you wouldn't have a competitive advantage.
I see.
Here in America, if somebody like does one of those spinny fly kick things and kicks you in the face, that's unique. Not a lot of people have that skill over here.
Okay.
Over there, I feel like just walking down the street, a bunch of putty patrollers come down, and just everybody in town is like, "Hey, let's kick these guys in the face."
Could you imagine though, being in the Power Rangers universe, you're just driving to work and you see a freaking kaiju outside with a giant robot fighting, and you're like, wow, you're just in the Midwest, and you're like, I don't think this is supposed to happen here, because they're always, if you remember those, they're always fighting. There's just like mild hills and like meadows for the giant robot fights, and you're like, where are they? You know what I mean?
It seemed like they were in like California or something like that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The other thing to that point though is, I think that kaiju in Japan is similar to like lake effect snow. We get lake effect snow up in the Northeast, right? You get 3 foot of snow on a Wednesday. You know what they call that? Wednesday.
Oh.
You know, over there, Godzilla shows
Oh,
up. It's
I see
just
what
like
you're saying.
Thursday. You
Sure,
know,
sure.
So
They're built for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're built different. They got karate and they got kaiju.
I think karate's Korean, but okay. But yeah.
Something like that.
Brett Crabtree jumped in saying, I, for some reason, can't see Power Rangers and not also think of the Teletubbies. I can't, I just can't with either the Teletubbies. First off, Teletubbies ruled. I grew up on Teletubbies.
Nope.
Yes, 100%
Nope.
behind Teletubbies. Like last week, I had to explain to Tori why they had the little dongles on their head. And
Really?
it never occurred to her. And I was like, that's the antenna for their tummy.
Yeah.
You know, and then and it, like everything clicked for her. She saw the center of the universe for a second. You know what I mean? You know that look where someone's like, you know, where you say something that is obvious to everyone else and they just get hit with it.
Yeah.
It happens to me a lot. I love the there's actually an artist who does like Eldritch Teletubbies, and he makes like little designs, and it's so funny.
So I had younger siblings who there's an age gap. So I'm one of 9 kids in my family, and there is 5 of us in the older group, and then there's a 7-year gap, and then there's my younger group of siblings, and there's 4 of them. And so they all grew up in an entirely different era, right? We were big into cartoon-wise, like Rugrats and Doug and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
They were big into like SpongeBob. But from my younger sister's standpoint, oh man, Teletubbies, the big comfy couch freaked me out.
With the clown girl.
And I was I was not grown, but I was like 13, and she's watching Big Comfy Couch, and I'm like, what the crap is this?
Yeah.
Give me nightmares. I don't know. I think that kids shows like that, they kind of went off the. I don't even want to know what kids these days are watching now.
Bluey.
Well,
What is with
okay,
the blue dog?
Bluey. I think Bluey's cute.
Bluey's fine.
Yeah, I've seen Bluey, and I think it's funny.
Like, what is it with blue dogs? You know what I mean? Like, every generation's got one. You know what I mean?
No,
there was
what do you
Blue from Blue's Clues.
Oh, yeah, he was blue.
Snoop Dogg. He was blue.
Snoop Dogg was blue.
He's a Crip. Yeah, and Bluey. You got there's always every generation's got this blue dog.
We just
thing
had
going
Snoopy, but that was before color. He was black and white.
Brett Crabtree says, "Nope, those things are creeps." Along with Barney.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember Barney.
Barney, man. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I had a bright orange Barney VHS as a kid.
Dude, Barney. I was never one, and I had a bunch of friends who were very much so into Barney. Was never a kid could deal with Barney, and part of the reason was because again, I had older sisters, and if Barney came on, they would lose it. They would start making fun of it and making fun of me and whatever the case.
Wow.
And so I was always too cool for Barney.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. Katie said I had Clifford.
Clifford was really good. I remember Clifford as well.
Yeah.
There was a I forget, maybe PBS Kids, but they had a lot of alternative cartoons that I remember as a child as well.
Remember Arthur?
I do
was good.
Arthur was good.
Arthur was good. Yeah.
Franklin.
Hey, it's Franklin. Come in to play.
Yeah. Totally remember that one.
Dude, Franklin was an OG Ninja Turtle.
That crossover needs to happen yesterday, dude. What did you guys grow up with? Yeah, this is a good conversation. I am curious. What were your formative years? Crabtree also says Clifford the Big Red Dog was pretty cool.
So speaking of Clifford, speaking of dogs and cats, I have a problem with. Okay, so this is a recent realization that I had. So we have a dog. We have multiple cats. How come dogs recognize what time it is? Like Rosie will wake up in the morning. She knows, okay, it's time for me to get up. It's time for me to eat breakfast. It's time for me to go to the bathroom. It's time for us to go to work. She will, if I don't get out of bed and start moving, she comes at me and looks at me like, are we going? Like, what is the deal? Why are you taking so long? She's ready. She knows what's what. What I don't understand is why cats don't have that same kind of aspect of time. My cat, the opposite way. I wake up or like 5 minutes before my alarm is set to go off. Olive will come in and lay on top of me. You had 8 hours I've been laying in this bed. You had 8 hours to come in and snuggle and let me pet you and lay with me and all these things. And instead, you're going to pick the 5 minutes prior to me getting up and getting out of bed for you to try and give me catitis, is what we call it. When you get the cat that sits on you, and you can't move. And I don't understand. Why are cats such a pain in the you-know-what?
I feel like dogs are so loyal that they love you so much that they want to sync with you. You know what I mean? But cats are more like, they can take it or leave it. You know what I mean? They don't need to be here, but the air conditioning's nice every now and again, kind of thing. I bet you that's what it is. Cats just aren't as loyal.
I don't know. Crabtree says, here's one for you. Teddy Ruxpin was the GOAT. What was Teddy Ruxpin?
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what that is, Brett. Brett's aging himself a little bit because I think he's like 6 or 7 years older than me. I'm going to have to look this up. I'll probably know it when I see it. Teddy Rux.
You know what I got into as a teenager was actually the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah, those were good. Teddy Ruxpin was a little bear. I'm sorry, Brett. I don't know about Teddy Ruxpin.
But yeah, I got into it. Actually came from Adult Swim, where they were reusing a lot of the old animations and stuff to make their cartoons. I was like, I wonder what this is like. So for a while, I was a Boomerang, evangelist, watching old Scooby-Doo and all that other stuff.
Flintstones. I loved a lot of that stuff.
Space
Jetsons
Ghost was awesome. Jetsons is great.
So one of the ones that came out that kind of reminded me of that era that I always loved was Johnny Bravo.
Yes, dude.
Johnny Bravo. Speaking of the GOAT, Johnny Bravo was the GOAT. Now, he was a little bit after my time, more in my brother's age. But when he came out and they would be watching him, man, and Ed and Eddie.
Yes, dude. That whole era was the best.
Yeah, Cartoon Network was on fire for a little while.
Cooked.
Yeah, that was when Nickelodeon started getting kind of woke and weird. They started getting away from what really built them, what made them. They started getting into that SpongeBob era, but Cartoon Network came along and was absolute fire for a couple years.
Invader Zim, all those old ones back in the day. Johnny Bravo's I still have vocal stems from him. My mama warned me about women like you. I'm hoping she was right. I've literally said that to Tori.
Again, think about it. So first off, I told you I wanted the John Stamos hair. He had amazing hair.
Yeah.
And what color did he always wear?
He always wore a black T-shirt.
With jeans.
Always
Black T-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Come on now.
He's like, you're...
Come on now. Tell me that didn't affect me at a young age.
Joe Abraham.
If I wanted
Johnny Bravo, not John Stamos. Yeah.
Call me Joe Bravo.
Joe Bravo.
Oh, that's my new on-air name.
Joey Bravo.
Joey Bravo.
Golly, I'm gonna get you a pompadour comb tomorrow.
I know. I just need to get a hat or hair. I mean, so Brett says cats are just a-holes. Katie says cats think that we're their pets. That's why. And then Brett is losing his mind because we don't know who Teddy Ruxpin is. Don't know what to tell you. Never heard of her.
Speaking of He-Man, He-Man's actually a pretty big deal in our house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could see that.
We have lots of family lore related to He-Man.
Yeah.
In fact, when you walk in the corner, when you first walk into the foyer,
right,
we actually have the Castle Grayskull on the top of a dresser in the corner. The original actual place.
That's the one you got for your mom, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I
have the power.
Yeah, me and Mom are pretty psyched about the new He-Man movie.
All right, let's get a quick break in here before we wrap things up. Hey, if you've got a tax refund coming in, you might want to check out Backstage Pawn here in Winchester. They've got a deal going on this week, 10% off all knives in stock, and they've got some really nice brands. They've got Case and Benchmade and some other ones. And they've always got new inventory coming in as well. So it's worth stopping by just to see what they've got this week. Also, as well, we've mentioned this before in the past, they buy gold and silver, so you could even walk in with something and walk out with a little bit of cash in hand. That's over at Backstage Pawn, just off of South College Street. We'll be back on the other side to wrap it up. It is the starting lineup, fueled by Loco Coffee, ESPN Radio 1340, 106.9, WCDT Winchester.
At ESPN Radio Winchester, our partners use aligned marketing. Radio, billboards, sports, even digital, all working together to build familiarity faster and more efficiently. Less noise, less competition, less waste. A lot of places sell ads, play commercials, and move on. But that's not marketing. We help businesses build a strategy with consistent messaging and creative that's actually remembered. Ads come and go. Marketing compounds. That's the difference between buying spots and building a brand with ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Why choose More Courtney Funeral Home? Well, they're a fifth-generation funeral home taking care of the people of Franklin County since 1905. They're committed to serving you, dedicated to providing personalized, professional, and compassionate service to help lighten your burden and help you out during these difficult times. More Courtney Funeral Home, 300 First Avenue Northwest in Winchester, 967-2222. More Courtney Funeral Home.
Got a project to tackle or a party to plan? Skip the stress and rent it instead at Reliable Rental in Winchester. From tools and heavy-duty machines to chairs, tables, and event essentials, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Whether it's work or a weekend celebration, Reliable Rental makes it easy. Stop by 2433 Deckard Boulevard in Winchester or check out everything they offer online at ReliableRentalFC.com. Reliable Rental. When you need it, they've got it.
When life hits you hard, you need someone who will stand up and fight back for you. Andy Davis, attorney at law, serves Southern Middle Tennessee in personal injury, criminal defense, family law, bankruptcy, and more. Call today to set up your free consultation, where you'll get clear answers, honest guidance, and a plan built around your needs. Online at southerninjurylaw.com. This is an advertisement. Andy Davis, attorney at law, responsible for content. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than that of other lawyers.
The future of healthcare starts here. The Southern Tennessee Regional Health System, Winchester and Swanee, are joining the High Point Health System with Ascension St. Thomas, a health network serving communities across the state. We're working together to expand access, improve clinical quality, and keep you close to home throughout your care journey. Your favorite providers aren't going anywhere. It's the same care you know and trust, now with a new name. High Point Health with Ascension St. Thomas. Learn more at highpointhealthsystem.com.
The opinions of the hosts are their own, and they do not represent the opinions of, well, really anybody else. You're listening to the starting lineup. Now back to Joe and Chewy.
Wrapping things up here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. Katie saying, don't you ask for kisses by saying, have mercy. I don't know if I've ever said, have mercy. I don't know if I've ever said that.
Casey Sells said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Street Sharks.
Ooh, Street Sharks.
Street Sharks. I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that's one I haven't thought of in, like, forever.
Power Rangers, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Save the Bell, and the Batman. Dude, they need to make it a continuance of Batman Beyond.
Yeah, the problem with Batman the Animated Series is the Batman guy died.
Yeah. That
He is...
Do a post-Batman story.
Yeah. That's a story that I think needs to be told.
Did you know
the next generation?
Yeah, they've added a lot of like the Bat family. There's a guy he actually has a guy now who watches during the day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because he's the creature of the night. He one of like his proteges. He like set him up to be the daytime version of Batman.
Right.
It's pretty neat.
Andrew's talking about Taekwondo.
Oh boy.
I could see Andrew being a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
He's a teenager with attitude. Everything all right there, buddy?
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to take a call.
So what do you got going on these days? I like your Philo's Tavern shirt, by the way.
It's one of my favorite shirts. So comfortable.
What do you got going on these days? And now that we've moved past the music series, what's next?
Let's see. What's the next thing in downtown? Next event that I've got going on downtown will be not until the fall.
Oh,
really,
wow.
That's our next big event.
Okay.
And the Third Thursday thing is still continuing.
Yeah, Third Thursdays next week. and we'll have a band on the stage.
Okay.
Locked and Loaded will be playing.
All right.
Oh yeah, I remember the Lake Life doing a thing about.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that was the art crawl that they're doing.
So that's we're gonna do that every third Thursday all throughout the summer. So that goes on. The next big thing we're gonna do will be farm to table dinner. September 20th.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
Y'all know before my board does.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right.
And last year, we try to rotate it amongst the different restaurants on the square. Last year, Paisan cooked farm to table dinner, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
This year, Philo's is doing it.
All right. There you go.
So, and
Very
it's going to
cool.
have a 250 thing.
Oh, a Tennessee 250 thing. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
so
Or a
we're
US
gonna-
250 thing, or whatever you want to call it. It's 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a US 250.
Yeah. They've been calling it a Tennessee 250.
Well, that's because Tennessee forked over a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They did a Tennessee 250 grant.
Yeah.
They went across.
Okay, that's what everyone was talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're getting more fireworks this year at the 4th of July.
Yep.
Got you. Okay. It's all making sense after you said that.
I'm looking forward to seeing them. It's a significant amount of firework.
Really?
Increase.
Ooh.
And it's
cool.
already one of the better fireworks shows
Yeah.
in the state.
Yeah.
And they're increasing the bang.
It's my understanding that they use a group that does them up in like Washington at the.
So these are the same guys that do Nashville's fireworks celebration. They do the Titans games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
all
this is a
that.
big group.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not that we need to promote the fireworks for Winchester and the lake and stuff like that, because it's one of the biggest things going, but it is.
So do you watch it from the boat, or do you watch it?
I have not watched it from the boat yet.
I can see it from my
So
backyard.
We
Yeah.
got rid of the boat a couple summers ago, and it's driving me insane. Couldn't afford it though, and so I mean, for as much as we would take it out, couldn't do it. So the last few years have been watching it from the park.
So I enjoy sitting out in the water and watching the fireworks. Now I'll tell you a really cool way to watch it. If you don't have a boat, but you want to get the view of the boat, rent one of the boats Scotty ties up over at Drafts and Watercrafts.
Oh.
And
That's a good idea.
So it's so much down to get it, but that goes towards your food and alcohol purchase for the night.
Okay.
So you get your boat, you hang out, 6, 7, 8 people, whatever. Get you a bunch of pizzas, some wings, a few drinks.
Right.
And you hang out there at Drafts, and you're looking straight into the fireworks.
That's a tremendous idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that the year Evan had his car accident.
Uh-huh.
We had the pontoon boat, but it was being out in the water with Evan was kind of
Right.
sketchy. So we ended up getting one of those boats, and we sat out there and got Evan. Almost lost Evan that night. He
Why?
was trying to had to go to the bathroom, coming back, was trying to get back on the boat, and slipped off the back of the boat.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And no muscles. Like, he couldn't swim or nothing at that point. So, like, if he'd have gone in.
Worst case scenario. Hey, let's do this.
Golly.
We'll tie it up at it'll be safer, though, because we'll tie
Yeah.
it up at the dock.
We lost Evan.
Yeah.
Jeez. Man down.
Lost
Man
him.
overboard.
We caught him and grabbed him, pulled him back up into the boat. But
They caught him.
yeah,
Yeah. Brett Crabtree says, being on the lake on the 4th is absolute chaos.
It
Never
is.
again.
it is. So you can't rush to get out of there.
Yeah. You kind of have to expect it,
Yeah. Now, we watched it last year from over at Devil Step.
right?
We didn't get too far
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So you don't see the little stuff that goes around the water, but you see all the big stuff still.
Yeah.
Right.
And as soon as that last, had the radio going, listen to WCDT on the radio. So we knew when that last note hit,
Right.
fireworks were over, turned that thing towards Estill and headed home.
Huh.
Well, it'll be interesting, too, because the new ramp,
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, people will be able to get in and out a little bit easier over there at the Bass Club. It's right around the corner. And here in just a few weeks, like coming off or going into Memorial Day weekend on the 25th, we're actually going to be over at the pool. We're going to help them open up the pool, and it's here, man.
That's always a fun time.
Graduation is kind of like that marker, right?
Yeah.
Summer, once the kids are out of school, and I know June. It's summer technically officially doesn't start till June 20 something. It's after Father's Day, or maybe it's on Father's Day this year. But man, for me, summer starts as soon as the kids start getting out of school, and that's
what,
tomorrow.
2 weeks?
Well, graduation's
Technically
tomorrow.
yeah.
But your kids don't get out tomorrow.
No. They've got a couple more weeks, like you said. But graduation is when, like I said, when they start kind of wrapping up the year.
I think Abby's year wraps up next week. She's got 8th grade graduation tomorrow night or Friday night.
Is she going into high school?
Yeah, she'll be a freshman next year.
Oh, dear.
I want to try, and I think we're going to do
At
it this.
Hutland.
I think we're going to, I think we're going to do it this year or this weekend actually. I think we're going to. My parents got us a tent, like a big tent, because we got a lot of people.
All 47 of you.
Yeah. And I think this weekend we're going to try like an at-home camping experience. Like a test run.
Like backyard camping?
Yeah,
so
backyard.
You still have a bathroom if you need it.
Yeah. And we'll figure out, like, okay, well, what do we need? What do we forget? What do we, prepare for next time? What would be better to have? That type of thing. And I think we're going to try and go camping a few times this summer.
That'd be fun.
Have you ever lost a child?
No.
Forgot a child?
No.
I mean, I've got so many of them. Like, I could see it happening.
Yeah. No. So.
Like the Home Alone incident.
Okay.
Just like.
So I was multiple times when I was a kid. I've told the story on air about the time that I got left on free swim night and had to walk home in the snow with icicles hanging down. But because of the trauma, I got traumatized. I was always the last kid picked up from football practice. I was always left. So no, I'm knock on wood. Now I'll probably forget my kid tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think the only time I've ever quote unquote forgotten was one time I forgot that it was my day to pick up the kids from school, so I was about 30 minutes late.
Oh.
But no. What about you?
I mean, not yet. I've only been at this for less than a year, so.
Chewy, you ever forget Tori anywhere?
On purpose. That doesn't count. You can't do that. He does that on purpose.
No.
It's not forgetting. He intentionally leaves her.
No, but I have told you about where she will stay in the car and I will go into Walmart and forget that she dropped me off.
That counts.
Yeah.
You forgot yourself at Walmart.
I did, and then I'll call her and be like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Hey, can you come pick me up?" I don't remember, And then she's like, "I'm outside waiting for you. You've been in there for 45 minutes," and I was like, "Really?"
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're
So
a
that's
mess.
definitely happened. No, my mom was like hyper vigilant with public, like people, like she would like just straight up tell you like, hey, if you let someone follows you into the bathroom, he was probably going to kidnap you and kill you. Like she would be telling me that, and I'd be like, all right, well, I'm not going anywhere.
Kevin Simmons called me the real Joe Dirt. Basically, essentially, yeah, a lot of trauma. Still ended up on the radio. I could see your mama still like if you went around with your mom now, I could see her putting a leash on you because you would get lost. You totally would poof away.
Oh, as soon as she walks into a store, I'm gone. Like I go and do something else.
Gretchen definitely has the baby wipes though in the purse and.
Oh, she's always got something or other.
A snack.
Yeah, like the goldfish, or she's got a bottled water or something, and she's always giving it to people. Like
a bag of bacon.
I don't know about a bag of bacon, but I mean,
feeding Chewy raw bacon.
Yeah, but she's always giving out like juice boxes. She's got like juice boxes in her back seat, and she just keeps them because she's waiting on some child to be. And she's like, oh, "Wait here," and she'll go.
That
and
sounds
grab,
so bad. Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
She has juice boxes and she's waiting for some
child. Right.
Way to go.
Let me rephrase
Gretchen does not kidnap kids.
No. She's like waiting to give him a prize.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how Katie at
sounds
church.
the same. Doesn't sound.
She's
any better
not
the way you
taking
just
the
said
children.
that.
Yeah.
At church, Katie, all the kids come up to Katie because they know that she'll either give them a piece of candy or bubble gum or something like that. It's
Gretchen does not drive a white van, folks.
No. I was adopted, from a grocery store parking lot. But that's besides the point. No, she
like
could,
one of those dogs.
Yeah,
in the back of the parking lot.
Yeah,
the mangy kitten.
He was the
that
one
makes
that
so much sense now.
He was the one at the end that they gave away for free. All the other ones they were selling like $200-$300 a pop, and then he was the leftover.
Yeah,
they actually gave you $100 to take him.
Jeez,
brutal.
All right.
Truth hurts sometimes, buddy. First thing is looking yourself in the mirror and admitting it, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just want y'all to know, I've not slept much this week. That's why y'all been catching these strays.
It's all right.
It's
oh, dear.
I think that Chewy might be looking for another job. He's dressed very nice today. He's wearing his really nice shirt that celebrates himself. He's wearing his master's beanie, which is his...
Got an important appointment after this.
Yeah, if anybody is interviewing
he does
Chewy,
smell like he took a bath.
Right. If anybody's interviewing Chewy for a job, don't hire him. He's not any good.
Joe Abraham. Come on now.
Oh,
I don't know. If I
He works really hard for that 3 days a month.
I don't think there really would be a job that I would say yes to outside of this one.
And those days are Sundays.
Like,
so just letting you know.
Like I mean, the only one I could like think of if they like showed up and said yes it would be like if a genie came down and be like, hey, we want you to write the next Star Wars story. I'd be like, Joe, we're gonna have to go on a hiatus for a few months. You know,
first off, if a genie showed up, they'd already wrote the next Star Wars story.
Well, not if I did it though. They would know which one's more high quality. You know, like like we would take them to the executives and be like, listen, I don't know who wrote this one.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm talking about. And then the genie would probably curse me.
George Lucas doesn't know what he's talking about. You got to read my story.
You making fun of me, Troy?
What?
Oh, dear.
Also, Brett Crabtree asked if your mom has red balloons as well.
Red balloons? No, she stays out of sewer drains.
All right. That'll do it for us here on the starting lineup. It was a tremendous Where's the Beef Wednesday. If you did not get involved, that's your own fault. You can do so by joining us each and every day over on the FMO Facebook feed. Special thanks to our sponsor each and every Wednesday, Max Meat Processing, where I'll tell you what, if you've got any meat that needs processing or you're looking for the best meat in town, you got to go over to Max Meat Processing. Again, for Chewy and the Humpback Swamp Donkey, I am Joe Abraham. This is the starting lineup. ESPN Radio, 1340, 1069, WCDT Winchester.
It's really good to see, and we needed everybody because at different moments of the game, different guys stepped up.